Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And it's San Antonio to start out. To the paint, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Pass to Fall. That ball, nice feed that time from George.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Timeout. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Pass to O'Neal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Doncic with it. Here's Fall. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McGrady outside. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Nowitzki up top. Shot from free throw range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Away team ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Fall. It's George on the wing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now, here's George. Fall. The shot's good on the assist by George. Fall's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Doncic. The shot by George, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's George missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Porzingis. From deep, George. George missing again. And Porzingis puts up a deep three. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 6 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc. Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
The shot's good from Shaq.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Carter. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, O'Neal. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
It's stolen by McGrady. It's O'Neal atop the key. The wide open look here for Porzingis. His 3-pointers off the mark. One-on-one here. Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Carter with the screen. And Porzingis gets the 3. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside for Simmons. Porzingis with the steal. And Carter has it in the corner. It's stolen by McGrady. Castellanos. Antetokounmpo converts inside. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady, and he drives in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. Man, showing some terrific range. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. To stop the run, jams it in off the great move.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Simmons left side. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Doncic. Nothing on the board. Here's the screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Doncic for a free throw. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. All free throws good from Doncic.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
San Antonio trails by 13. And here is Ginobili. Poked away. George with the steal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 10 points in the game.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
Ginobili draws the double. Robinson misses. Clippers leading by 15. Now Doncic. Good, nice job down low. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to Embiid. Spins. Assertive move by Embiid.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
To the inside. Gay outside. There's a screen by Robinson. The Clippers grab the miss. George looking over the floor. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
David Robinson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 16. Cast to fall. Outside, George. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Inside, Embiid. Got a hand on it. Clippers with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And stolen by Gay. To the middle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Embiid. San Antonio again missing. Here's the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. .59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Nowitzki. Poke loose. Here's Gay. And finished off by Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. You can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
3 seconds left. That shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. San Antonio trails by 16. Here's McGrady. And that one's on target from the wing. McGrady's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio. Here's Simmons. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Home team.
San Antonio on defense. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Takes a step back. A kick out to O'Neal. James looking around. Porzingis, it's a 2. Off the left rim and out. Clippers leading by 16. And here's Giannis from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Fires the 3. James connects from deep.
Look, James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
To the paint. It's tipped. Carter up top. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Not going to go that time. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGrady. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Basket counts. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Carter. It's stolen by McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup. San Antonio trails by 15. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. A floater. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
O'Neal outside. Clock at 4. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Simmons. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
And McGrady drops them both. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 14. Here's McGrady. No good on the 3. Here's Wembanyama.
Ben Simmons assists.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. See you next time.